Good morning, children, and welcome to all of you in online classes. Dear students, we are doing revision for half yearly examination. Or in that, in last video yesterday, I told you about the third chapter of your Flamingo book, and the name of chapter was Deep Water. And I told you the detail of chapter. I hope you must have watched the video and you have read the chapter line by line. And today I am going to tell you about the fourth chapter of the same book, Flamingo, or the name of chapter is The Rat Trap. Dear students, though I have taught you this lesson in detail, but once again I want to tell you a brief description of this lesson, The Rat Trap. Dear students, the lesson The Rat Trap was written by one of the famous popular Swedish writer, and her name was Selma Lagerlöf. Selma Lagerlöf was born in 1858 and she died in 1940. I want to tell you that her stories, the stories which were written by Selma Lagerlöf, her stories were translated in many languages, and readers used to read her stories with full interest. This story, The Rat Trap, is set in amidst of mines of Sweden. Sweden, which is rich in iron ore. So that story, The Rat Trap, is set amidst the mines of Sweden, or that area is full of rich of iron ores. One more important fact I want to tell you about this Swedish writer, that she won the Nobel Prize in 1909. But the crucial thing is that she was the first woman to win the Nobel Prize for her excellent performance in the field of literature, or she got this prize in 1909. So this was all about, dear children, about the writer of the story The Rat Trap, Selma Lagerlöf. Now we will discuss about the story The Rat Trap. Actually, dear students, the central character of this story is one of the rat trap peddler. Around that around that rat trap peddler, the whole story rotates. Or he is the central character of the story. That rat trap peddler, or he used to make rat trap with the help of wires, or how he spent his life, how he was making rat traps, how he was selling, I will tell you in detail. Dear students, once upon a time there was a rat trap peddler, or he used to make rat traps with the help of wires, or he used to sell those rat traps door to door, street to street, but or with full honesty, with full interest, with hard work, he used to do his job. He used to make rat traps with full interest, or after making the rat traps, when he used to go for selling the rat traps, so he was not able to get much money, because that business was not a very profitable business. The selling was very less, so profit was less. Or very soon he realized that the business was not the business of profit. Even the rat trap peddler who used to work in that and used to make rat traps, he was not able to fill his stomach twice a day. The man working his job with full devotion, with full dedication, but another side see the unfortunate portion of his work and of his life, that not able to fill his stomach twice in a day. Sometimes he used to beg. Sometimes he used to steal, dear children. It is all about the life of rat trap peddler. To such business, such work he was doing, in that he was not able to survive. Even his clothes were very old and torn. So spending a very monotonous life, moving from door to door, street to street like a vagabond. A very miserable life he was spending, the rat trap peddler. Or though in this business he could not get much profit, but one thing he concluded in his mind, that this whole world is just like a rat trap. And all the attractive things of this world, they are just like baits. They allure us, they attract us. Or whenever we come in touch of them, we used to come in the trap. And then it is difficult for us, difficult for we human beings to come out from that trap, to come out from that. This noble thought he concluded in his mind after long meditation. Though he could not get the profit, but this noble thought he concluded he got. So this was all about the life and work of this rat trap peddler. Or one important thought which he concluded. After that, dear children, as I have told you, it was the routine of rat trap peddler to move street to street, door to door to sell his rat traps. Or one day, dear children, it was the evening of December, or he reached to one of the cottage, or he knocked the cottage door, or finally an old man opened the door. He was welcomed by an old man. The rat trap peddler requested him, asked him for shelter to stay for one night. The old man willingly accepted his request. He accepted his request at once, or permitted him to stay in his cottage at that night. So he was, finally you can say, dear children, that rat peddler was welcomed warmly by that old man. The old man gave him supper and tobacco, and he told his life stories. Even he played that game with him. Dear students, in this way he spent time with that rat trap peddler. Even he told about his savings, that he had saved 30 kroner by selling the milk of cow. When all these things, even he told the place also, showed him the place also, the bag in which he kept the money. All these things, all the details was given by that old man. So here, one side the old man was telling him details, another side the interesting things, the saving which he told the rat trap peddler, that attracted him. Or at that night he could not do anything. But in the morning, when the old man woke up and he went for milking his cow, which was in the cow shed, so obviously if the guest is going, then host will obviously go, because the rat trap peddler was a stranger for him. The rat trap peddler also came out, or he locked the door. Old man went to the cow shed for milking the cow, or that rat trap peddler moved in another direction. But just after some time, just he has moved some distance, then the man is thought, the bad thoughts came in the mind of this rat trap peddler, or he decided to return back and to steal that 30 kroner which he had kept in that leather bag, or which was hanging beside the window, near the window. Or this rat trap peddler returned back and he finally smashed the window pane and he stole that 30 kroner. And after that, what happened, dear children? Finally, he was very happy on his skill that he succeeded in stealing 30 kroner from this old man. Or he decided not to move on the highways, on the main road, because he was knowing if the police will caught him, then he will be surely sent into jail. So he decided to follow a secret path, safest path, or he moved towards the forest. But in many hours he was moving in that forest, walking in that forest. But many times it happened that he was reaching at the same point. So, dear children, what I want to tell you is that in this way he was tired, completely tired. Or he realized that this 30 kroner worked as a bait and allured him, or he came in the trap. Dear students, as he was tired and exhausted, so he laid down on the ground, and when he laid down on the ground, he found that he heard the thumping sound, or which was coming from the iron Ramsu iron mill. It was winter season, month of December. So finally he moved towards that Ramsu iron mill, Ramsu iron work. The master smith, he even taken permission from the master smith. He was thinking that he was a common peddler. He permitted him, or finally he reached to the furnace as he was as there was a too much cold, or there was extreme cold. So he decided to make himself warm, and when he reached near the furnace, to make himself warm, and after that, dear children, at that time, the iron master, means the owner of the mill, he entered. Or when he entered, he found that one stranger was lying near the furnace. So finally he went near that, or he found that that person was a stranger having a long beard, in a torn clothes, in a dirty clothes, long hair, long beard, not taken bath for many days. So after seeing his experience, he concluded in his mind that it was one of the army captain, one of his familiar fellow, one of his old acquaintance, Captain Stenhell, Van Stenhell. Dear children, so he started requesting that he should visit his house and he should celebrate Christmas with him. But the rat trap peddler refused, that he was not the captain, or he denied his request. Or finally, dear children, the iron master returned home, or he sent his daughter Idla Bilmensen. Or when Idla Bilmensen came, she finally convinced the rat trap peddler to celebrate Christmas with them. Or after the request of daughter William Idla Bilmensen, the rat trap peddler went to the residence of iron master. Or there he was given his coat, food, all facilities, and dear children, or whenever he took bath and his hairs were trimmed and beards also, he shaved, and when he took bath and he came in front of the iron master, owner of the iron Ramsey iron work. So the iron master realized that the man was not the captain, or he became angry. But the daughter Idla Bilmensen defended. She told her father that it was not the mistake of that rat trap peddler, because father and Idla Bilmensen, they insisted him. So how they can blame that rat trap peddler? Or it was not justified to send that guest rat trap peddler on auspicious occasion Christmas out of their residence. So they decided to give him permission to stay at that Christmas. That evening, the rat trap peddler eaten too much and he slept whole night. He enjoyed. Even he got that suit also of that iron master. But the next morning, when the daughter of iron master, means Idla Bilmensen, and the iron master, they went to the church. There they got information. Dear children, that one rat trap peddler had stolen money, 30 kroner, 10 kroner, 3 notes of an old man. So, lastly, dear children, the iron master concluded in his mind that the man who was in his house was the same rat trap peddler. On the basis of appearance, he concluded, or he was shocked. Both daughter and father both were outside, and the guest was still at their home, he must have stolen all the costly things. Or hurriedly they came to their house, or they inquired to the watchman whether the guest was sleeping or not. The watchman, the servant, they replied that the guest has already left. The rat trap peddler has already left. So Iron Master finally knew that all the things were stolen by that rat trap peddler. But one good news was there, dear children. Instead of stealing anything, he had left something for Idla Wilmanson. He left one packet, or in that packet there was one rat trap. One, or second, in that there were 30 kroners also. 10 kroners, 3 notes, or with that there was one letter for Idla Wilmanson. In that he requested that Idla Wilmanson should give that 30 kroner to that old man whose money he has stolen, or he finally told in that letter that money 30 kroner were allured him, attracted him. But the guidance and motivation of Idla Wilmanson and behavior of Idla Wilmanson changed him or made him good human being. So for that he had given that rat trap also, and returned that 30 kroner also. And he also gave in thanks to Idla Wilmanson for making him a good human being, for changing him. Dear students, or lastly he signed himself Van Stahel, Captain Van Stahel. Or this letter was read by Idla Wilmanson, and that gift in 30 kroner. So this is all about this lesson, the rat trap. Central character, the rat trap peddler. How his mind was changed, how he started stealing, how he cheated the old man, how he was convinced by Idla Wilmanson to celebrate Christmas with her family, with her father, how his father made different opinion about him after knowing that he had stolen money, how the behavior and nature of Idla Wilmanson changed the rat trap peddler. All these things are given, dear children, in this lesson, and I have told you in details. I hope you have understood. Thank you, dear children.